I'm Debbie Harris, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make this panelled tote bag. Here's all my materials, so let's get sewing. This is one of the centre panel for the bag, so I'm going to need two of those, one for the back and the front, and the measurement is 6.5 inches wide, 17 inches in length. So with the blue canvas, I've squared up that top edge, and I'm going to cut 4 panels for the 2 edges of the front and the back. So I've doubled this fabric so that I only have to make 3 cuts essentially, and it will do it all the way through the fabric. So then I cut another 4 panels, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. Okay, so I've now got my 3 panels. I've interfaced the middle panel just to give it the same weight now as those canvas edges. I'm going to put these 2 right sides facing, and then I'm going to sew down this seam, making sure that those seams are together all along. Okay, so those 2 are now nicely secured together. So put these 2 right sides facing, match up the seams, and there's the front panel complete. Okay, so I start by just pressing that seam exactly where I've sewn, just secures those stitches. When I iron, just iron away from the lighter side, because the blue is the darker fabric. By ironing in that direction, then if there is any showing of the seam, it will be on the darker side. I'm now going to change the cotton on the machine with a nice contrast thread and do a line of straight stitching there. It'll just secure those panels and it'll give it a nice finished look. 2 panels for the front and back complete. This is my spotty lining fabric. I'm just going to cut 2 pieces to exactly the same size as each of those. Okay, so I've already cut out the material that I'm going to use for the inside pocket, and I've turned it right sides together. I'm now just going to sew around that edge so that the pocket is lined. Sew the right sides together, just going to trim those corners back. Help me to push those corners out. I will measure down the front of the lining of the bag, and I will top stitch all the way around, obviously leaving that top edge free, and that's the pocket. Now we're going to construct the bag. I've put the straps face down on the lining 2.5 inches from each edge. Lay the top panel right side facing the lining. So I've got the linings attached to the front panels and the handles in place, and now we're going to construct the bag. So I'm just going to turn everything out. So turn the whole bag the right way round, and then place the lining inside the back, and then I'm going to top stitch around that edge. So I've top stitched all around the top edge of the bag. You can see that that's a nice professional finish. Inside the bag, magnetic clasp, and the inside pocket. So I now have a tote bag to match the one I showed you right at the beginning. Thanks for watching.